Hi grade 5s, welcome to a reading for Tuesday the 2nd of June, our last Tuesday of remote learning. Let's get into it. So today we're going to be synthesizing, so we're going to be merging some different information from different sources to help us form an opinion. So if you haven't done yesterday's reading activity, you might find this not tricky, but you won't have as much information to help you form your opinion. So I would suggest you go back to yesterday and have a look at the article I shared yesterday and have a think about what you learned from it. And that's going to help you today. Let's get started here. So a reading today, to start us off, our APK in your reading book, similar to yesterday, because we're going to follow on and we're actually synthesizing right now by thinking about what we learned yesterday. Now what do you know about this thing I have here? So yesterday I had a picture of a burger. Today, and you wrote some things down. What do you know about it now? So let's aim for at least 3 things. 3 things that you know about this now. Pause it and write that down. All right. Now, thank you for doing that. Let's have a look at our learning intention for today. And I'm going to get you to write this down in your books as well. Our learning intention is, how can we continue organising new knowledge we learn from our reading? So I've done it as a question today, so hopefully we're going to be able to answer that question by the end of our lesson today. So writing down, how can we continue organising new knowledge we learn from our reading? And your success criteria is you're going to know to continue recording your new knowledge about a topic. So we recorded some new knowledge yesterday. We're going to record some new knowledge today. We're going to continue. And we're going to organise your thinking, or you're going to organise your thinking when you read. So just like yesterday, we organised our thinking under 3 categories. We're going to do that again today. So can you please write that down in your reading books right now? Okay, so some new information today. So yesterday we recorded our new learning into categories, and they were, what is it, challenges, and plant power. I chose those subheadings. I chose what the categories were. You might be able to add to that today. I'll talk about that in a minute, but we're going to keep these 3 categories again today. Tomorrow I'm going to give you a chance to choose how you organise your information however you like. So we're going to, we're going to read a new article about the same topic. We're actually going to watch an informative clip about the same topic or similar topic. So I want you to have a think to yourself now. Do you think you're going to learn even more about it by going to another source that gives us even more information? You can hear a few murmurs in the back. Yes we are. Do you think your opinion about, now we read about lab-grown meat yesterday, also about plant-based meat, plant-based burgers, I think was what was in there. Do you think your opinion might change about it the more information you get? Yeah, it could. It might not. But if it doesn't, you're going to have more information to back up what you think about it, back up your opinion about the topic that we're reading about. So heading back down here, today we're going to watch a clip. So I'm not going to read to you and model, but what I want to show you is when I watch the clip, I want to show you 3 things that I learnt today. You can write these down if you want as well into your table. You don't have to. You might want to wait until you watch and actually put your thinking down, which you're going to have to do anyway. So maybe just wait. So here are 3 things I learnt while I while I watched the clip today. Still a text, so we're still learning while we're viewing. So I learnt that the first meat-free patty debuted in 2013. So I organised that under the what is it category because I thought that was kind of about what it was. I also learned that beef production caused 25% of global land use. I put that in plant power because that's kind of a bit of information that backs up that potentially plant-based meat, and I keep doing this for meat, is maybe a better alternative. I could even put that under a new category. So if I wanted to, I could create a new heading like I have here, meat negatives I called it, so the negatives of meat, and I could put that under that heading. So today you can create new headings if you think you need to, like I've just done here. And then a third thing I learned was plant-based or lab-grown meat will be cheaper, faster, and more environmentally friendly. Now, yesterday we heard that lab-grown meat is really expensive, so we've got a bit of contradicting information here. We need to be critical of what we read and listen. We need to be able to go, which one's more true? Well, I would say at the moment lab-grown meat's really expensive, but potentially in the future it might be cheaper, faster, and more environmentally friendly. So what we're doing today is you are adding your new learning to the table you created yesterday. Now, if you've got space, you can write it next in the table you've already drawn up yesterday, or you can draw up a new one and just put your new information in there today. So if we have a look at an example of one from yesterday, as we can see, this person, they're not going to be able to fit it in underneath, but they can go on to continue on the next page, continue on the next page, just with those same headings. Now remember, you can add new headings today if you would like, but the focus is getting more information, realizing what new information we're learning as we read or watch, and then organizing it into categories so we understand what that information is related to. So, watch today's text about the same topic. What did you learn? Organize that new information into the same 3 categories from yesterday. You might need to revise some information you already have, kind of like I did just before with the cost of lab-grown meat. I had different views, so I just altered what I actually learned and took away from that. And to add to that, you can put a new heading or 2 if you think it's relevant. After you filled in your table, you're going to go on with 30 minutes of independent reading. Once you finish off your reflection today, I just want to know, after recording even more information and going to another source about this topic, has your opinion on lab-grown or plant-based meat changed? Why or why not? So this has to be at least a sentence. So you can't just say, no, it hasn't changed, or yes, it has changed. You need to tell me why it has or why it hasn't. All right, the link for the video is just above on where I've given you all the information. Click on that, you can watch the clip and fill in your table. Enjoy.